Going on, this your boy JD. Got a nice little video for you guys. You already know, you seen the title here, and I'm making my predictions now. As you can see, I'm right here. This is a big statement, but I've been doing a lot of research on it, and I think truly that Bitcoin will replace gold and possibly the US dollar by 2032. The halvings in the US presidential elections all match up, and in 2032 the Bitcoin reward will be less than 1 Bitcoin. So this is a key factor to know what this block reward is going to be for the miners block reward. Once we find that out, we'll have a really nice idea where things will be, and I truly believe that Bitcoin will be the #1 ranked. So we'll get into the market cap real quick. As you can see here, still ranked #1 overall. Price sitting strong at 18,457. Definitely still looking for that 19K and shooting for 20K to still reach its all-time high, which was back in 2017 bull run. We haven't gotten there yet, guys, but I believe, and a lot of people still believe, we're in a reaccumulating stage. So a lot of people are still holding on to their Bitcoin. Not too many people are selling off, and if they are selling off, they are really, really old holders that need money during these hard times post-COVID. Market cap still sitting strong at almost $350 billion. That's just amazing. So as you can see, we're still sitting strong. So the case here that I got, let's go ahead and get into it. So the Bitcoin will replace gold and dollar in 2032. These are my predictions. So everything is going to definitely have to do with the political realm of things, the halving, and scarcity. Scarcity is definitely going to be a major factor in people wanting to get it. They can't get their hands on it enough. Once the price goes up, so many people, people want to put their money in the retirement just into the blockchain and join to grab Bitcoin because it's going to continue to increase in value. So the prediction is that it will replace gold by 2032, and it definitely has to do with the political realm as well. So every 4 years, the presidential election is going to make a difference. And my other prediction is that blockchain is going to change the voting aspect, especially since for years we've been dealing with this whole voting issue. I'm sure right now they've been seeing the strengths of blockchain, and somehow there will be an app or something that every citizen will have to run in order to run a presidential election blockchain for validations and votes. So once this happens, you can believe it. Once we have a blockchain voting system for the presidential election and for citizens, that is just going to push the Bitcoin collection even higher. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you this. Shout out to Brave New Coin Liquid Index for Bitcoin. I just wanted to, because it's funny because I truly believe in what's going on in the history that we've seen, what has been going on, and where we're going with Bitcoin. So as you can see right now, here goes 2017. As it has been predicted, the bull run did run for a whole year, and then there was a bear market. People started buying again. People started hearing about it. A little bit of news, media push, and then boom, here we are. But the only thing is, this is accurate, but COVID actually pushed everything up. So you better believe when we get to here, it's going to be more than that. So for example, 2020, it's saying that we are in the reaccumulation stage, which I believe that is true. When you say reaccumulation, you'll have a lot of people that know about it. In the beginning stages were the nerds, the people that had to get arrested and went through the craziness in the wild west of the Bitcoin, and they've made a lot of money, and they've had short periods of accumulation because not too many people knew about it. So as time goes, you'll have more accumulation because people will want to get on board. What happens with that reaccumulation immediately is just going to push that price up. So this is amazing. So 2020 COVID, what happens is the reaccumulation stage was supposed to happen as Bitcoin had predicted, but it shot it a little bit more up. So it's saying right here, we'll have a little dip and we'll still be at flat line and expand a little bit, but it's still going to be bullish. 24,000, and it's going to sit there for a while. So these little stages in bull runs, where how it just keeps going up, is a good little point to remember why it's going to surpass gold 2032, because this same thing and reaccumulating will keep continuing, and the bull markets will just keep pushing it as more and more money will continue to be pumped into it. So this Bitcoin thing can keep running. So, and also down in between this area here, 2021 and 2032, there's going to be 3 presidential terms and 3 Bitcoin halvings. By the end of 2032, there will be less than 1 Bitcoin for each block reward. And they're saying by this time, at least 90% of the Bitcoin supply will be in circulation. So there's going to be a lot of movement around with the accumulating. There's going to be a lot of banks wanting to hold these Bitcoins and get as many people to keep storing their Bitcoin in their vaults for security. We'll get into that a little later about what companies right now are going to be the lead companies in this Bitcoin bull run, and what companies are going to be the main key holders and key players when it comes to the cryptocurrency space, specifically Bitcoin. Again here, hold, sell, hold, sell. So every halving, you're going to have so many people that's been holding. Some people have been holding since Bitcoin was 100. And, you know, eventually money's going to run out, and they're going to have to use these goods and services in the new economy. So they're going to have to go ahead and sell it. The miners are going to have to sell it because they're using electricity, they're using power, and they're accumulating the Bitcoin. So they need to find a way to either transact it, which at this point in the next 4 years, I don't think we'll be fully transacting yet, but by the end of the 8th year we will be, and by the end of the 12th year we'll replace the dollar. We won't even think about using dollars by the end of the 12th year. So they're gonna hold sell throughout this whole run. The thing is as you can see here, during this stage, it was very hard for anybody to get anything going. Exchanges were getting shut down, they were getting hacked. Mt. Gox lost a lot of their money. As you can see here, this is when the bit license came out. Once the bit license came out, you've seen a nice run. Again, down. Here's COVID coming up here soon. Right here's the drop, COVID. And then it went up. So I just want to go over one thing real quick about this bit license here. So there's only a couple people in companies right now that have made this bit license. This man here, Ben Losky, was the main founder. Now the thing is that he ended up making the rules for getting this bit license and making these people have crazy fees and regulations in order to have exchanges and banks in order to have these cryptocurrencies. But then he ended up backing out as being this supervisor of financial services and ended up making his own I guess you can call it consulting company for anybody that wants to go through the process of getting this bit license that he created. So I guess there's some foul play there. If you can see here, the bit license was created right here by Benjamin Losky. The license was introduced and designed by Benjamin Losky, New York's first superintendent. So a lot of the companies are going around, and there's only 14 firms right now that I'm going to release. Keep an eye on these firms. These firms are going to be big, and they're going to get even bigger. So this bit license, if you don't have a bit license pretty much in the USA, you're not going to be doing too much business big as far as Bitcoin is concerned. It's already been passed through. This guy Losky kind of stepped out after he made the rules and wanted to be the gatekeeper to get people to be have their own exchanges if they wanted to, and have their own bank, cryptocurrency banks. So they have to go through him now in order to find out how to get through this process of this law and this bit license that he created. And then if you go through his Wikipedia, it says nothing about what he's done for cryptocurrency or that he started the bit license. He wants to have his hands clean of it so he can start his own little business. It's crazy. Oh, here you go. Yeah, Losky was credited for introducing some of the regulations in the United States, specifically affecting Bitcoin. So, but anyways, I just wanted to go over. Keep an eye on these these companies here. So you got Robinhood, you got Moon. Look here, guys, XRP. So why would XRP need a bit license? But Bitcoin doesn't need a bit license. Nobody can regulate Bitcoin. So I wouldn't be putting too much money in XRP. It may be useful for transacting and transferring your money from Bitcoin, which is going to be a gold, and maybe the federal dollar might use this XRP. So look out bit licenses. Coinbase, Bitflyer, Paxos, Axpo, Square. They're big. BitPay, CoinSource, Robinhood. Keep an eye on Robinhood. A lot of these companies, Genesis Global Trading. That's the Winklevoss twins. So these 14 firms right now are leading the way as being, like, I guess you can say, the central bank, so to speak, of the Bitcoin blockchain. So I don't know what's going on with this. I don't think Satoshi would like what's going on with here. So we do need exchanges. We do need these guys like Coinbase, because there's no other way for us to exchange our value and money for the miners. So yeah, I just wanted to go over that real quick about the bit license, and then we'll get back into it real quick. So the next thing would be the scarcity will create value and FOMO, fear of missing out. So you better believe that once we get down to 1 Bitcoin being mined as the block reward, that price is going to go up. And once the final Bitcoins have been mined, surely the price is going to go higher than gold's market cap value. So let's just look at one thing real quick for the gold market cap. So as of right now, it's about 9 trillion. And I just want to go over one little slide that I found real quick. So now this was 3 years ago, when Bitcoin only had a market value of 41 billion. And as of right now, 3 years had passed, and now is $350 billion. So as you can see, it has grown. We'll look right here. 3 years ago, Amazon was at 402. As we know now, Apple is a $1 trillion company. So I'm sure right now Apple is worth more than what the US has in circulation almost. So you better believe. So 350 billion is about right here. So Bitcoin is pretty much going to be in between Apple and Amazon. And I would say in the next 12 years after the halving, because like I said, guys, this was only 4 years, and look how much it went up. I don't know the percentage, but 41 billion to 350 billion is a huge leap for just the first halving in the past 4 years here. So we'll have another halving, and I'm sure all money will be getting taken over by Bitcoin after the halvings. This is a big deal. So you got big Bill Gates here, and I'm sure he will end up with more money once this vaccine gets pushed that I'm not a part of, but we're not going to get into that. So as of right now, in 2020, big money is not in, or big money is getting in right now, but they were not in the 2017 run. So you can just imagine the price had went up this high with just institutional money getting in. People like PayPal, Cash App, they have millions upon millions of users that already have their bank accounts already direct deposited, and their people are already comfortable with their platform. So you better believe once PayPal starts accumulating Bitcoin and Squarespace and Cash App and all these other big guys, there is going to be a crazy thing going on. So let's just go into real quick to see who has big holdings right now. We got MicroStrategy. They have put in at least $500 million. Now that is just crazy just to go ahead and do that. That is definitely pushing the value of Bitcoin up, because that just tells you that a publicly traded company is putting in a nice chunk of their money, and they also made a nice chunk as well. So just imagine if you could see these guys right here. They're already in the 2% range of owning Bitcoin, and these are just small companies. We haven't even talked about the PayPals and other people. So once this big money ends up getting in, the price is just going to skyrocket, guys. So that's why I do believe, and based off of what we see with the market cap, once that market cap gets up to 1 trillion, and we're already at a quarter of the way there, I would say in the next 3 halvings we will definitely surpass that 1 trillion market cap. Once that $1 trillion market cap gets in there, we will surely get skyrocketed forward to beating gold at the $9 trillion market cap. Now, that's 12 years from now. This is my prediction. I may be wrong, but I'm going to put it down as a blog. So I'll come back to it, you know, maybe 12 years from now, and I can be that Bitcoin expert. Again, this is Jeremy, JD Salt. I'm out. Bitcoin Blogspot. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share this. And what you guys think? Do you think by 2032 it will be surpassing gold and surpassing the US dollar? Put it in the comments. I'd like to find out. We're out of here.